Dozens of jobs are on the line as Norwich lawmakers decide on that city's budget tonight.
But there's still some hope for those workers set to be laid off. News 8's Tina Detel is in the New London newsroom at the day with a preview.
Norwich leaders have some tough decisions to make tonight, but there may be a little relief because now they know what the state is sending the city.
The worst case scenario is the loss of a dozen teachers. 33 pink slips went out, and the superintendent is hoping to take most of them back.
We already have class sizes in some cases that are in the high 20s.
Abby Dolliver says most of the cuts will be felt in K through 5. The only increase she is asking the city for is 2.5%, which will cover the $1.5 million tuition increase imposed by Norwich Free Academy. The school department isn't the only one feeling the pinch. The city could also lose its blight officer, along with heads of the recreation department, emergency management, and the Rose City Senior Center.
It will be devastating. Each person cut is a cut in services.
The unfortunate part, it almost pits department against department in our city. Everybody needs their resources.
The city manager presented the proposed cuts a couple of weeks ago when it was learned state funding could be cut. Because the state finalized its budget last week and didn't eliminate things like property tax on cars, the folks here in Norwich say they'll be getting about $1 million more than they expected in state funding. But the question is, how many jobs will that save?
I always have to keep hope. If we get a little funding, then we'll be so grateful and use it for our kids. It's all about the students.
I always have hope.
Even after the Monday night meeting, the superintendent tells us she has to look at what other funding sources she has to really determine what cuts may have to be made. In the New London newsroom at the day, Tina Detel, News 8.